Sergeant Joe Linwood, a decorated U.S. Marine Force recon sniper who has seen the worst of war and is now struggling to find peace and normalcy after returning from an intense deployment overseas. Despite his stoic exterior, Joe is quietly haunted by the violence and loss he's endured in the field, which has started to place a strain on his marriage with his wife, Robin, a successful businesswoman trying to pull him back into a civilian life he's no longer comfortable in. Hoping to reconnect, the couple embarks on what is supposed to be a relaxing trip to a remote luxury resort on a private island in Thailand, where Robin has been invited to attend the resort's lavish grand opening alongside international dignitaries, entrepreneurs, and wealthy elites. The resort, nestled in lush tropical surroundings and marketed as an exclusive paradise, quickly becomes the center of a horrifying nightmare when a band of heavily armed extremists, led by the cold-blooded and ideologically radical Demo, storms the island with military precision, taking dozens of guests hostage, including Robin, as they seek to make a political statement and demand ransom from the resort's billionaire backers. As the party descends into chaos, Joe narrowly avoids capture and flees into the thick jungle surrounding the resort, injured, weaponless, and entirely cut off from the outside world. While local authorities stall negotiations and government response is slow and uncoordinated, Joe realizes that no one is coming to help and that he must act alone if there's any hope of saving his wife and the innocent hostages. Drawing on his years of elite training and survival experience, Joe transforms from a vacationer into a one-man strike force, fashioning weapons from the environment, using guerrilla tactics to silently eliminate enemy patrols, and gathering intelligence about the terrorists' movements and plans. He forms an uneasy alliance with a local fisherman who understands the terrain and shares Joe's hatred of the insurgents, who have been terrorizing nearby villages for years. As Joe moves deeper into enemy territory, he faces not only overwhelming physical threats but also emotional ones, flashbacks of fallen comrades, the guilt of lives he couldn't save, and the fear that he may have already lost Robin forever. Meanwhile, Robin herself tries to maintain composure under captivity, using her intelligence and courage to protect others, even as the hostages are beaten, executed, or used as leverage. As the hours tick down and negotiations begin to fall apart, Joe's urgency intensifies, and the body count rises as he stages a series of increasingly daring attacks on the insurgents, dismantling their forces piece by piece. In a climactic final act, Joe infiltrates the resort compound under the cover of night, using explosives and sniper tactics to take down key operatives and confront Demo in a brutal, close-quarters showdown that pits Marine discipline against extremist rage. In the end, bloodied but unbroken, Joe rescues Robin and the surviving hostages just as government forces arrive too late, reinforcing the theme that in moments of crisis, heroism often comes not from institutions, but from individuals willing to risk everything for love and duty. Blending explosive action with emotional depth, The Marine 2 is a story of one man's unstoppable fight against terror, and a tribute to the enduring strength, sacrifice, and resilience of those who wear the uniform, whether on the battlefield or far from it. Thank you for watching, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe.